This is a truly remarkable device. It can pull, twist, turn. It can touch, feel, examine. It can wave, indicate, talk. It can push, lift, carry. It can sort. It can mail. It can nail. It can strum, pick, hit. And every day, this remarkable device, the human hand, helps make a living, a very good living, for millions of people in thousands of different ways. Hands work efficiently and productively with the tiniest instruments and with great, powerful machinery to do tremendous jobs. Hands get into close quarters. Hands are right where the action is. Hands work in intimate proximity to many otherwise very useful machines and materials that are capable of destroying or mutilating them in one senseless moment. First, there is the shear type of machine or situation, a guillotine for hands. Among the common examples are paper cutters, cleavers. Even the common scissors is in this class. A pair of heavy, hard-edged objects can pass close together and become a shear. A hand or finger in the gap may be chopped off. Once you know what to look for, you'll discover examples of the shear around your work situation. You'll soon learn to recognize and respect this type of hand and finger hazard. The next specific type of danger is the rotating motion. It may have a toothed, spiked, bristling, or jagged edge. It may have a sharp point or sharpened spiral sides that can cut right through a hand. It may have irregular projections that can come around and hit fingers and hands, hard enough to break them. It may be able to catch a finger or hand and mutilate it. The rotating or spinning hazard is a common one in many places of work. You'll be able to spot this danger Don't get too familiar with spinning fan blades, small ones or big ones. A third specific type of hazard to hands is the in-running nip. It grabs fingers and hands to crush them and tear them up. Watch for the dangers in belts and pulleys, chains and sprockets, racks and pinions, and other similar drive or conveyor situations. Learn to recognize and respect the grabbing power of the in-running nip, a menace to your hands. The fourth specific type of hazard to hands is the smashing action. but it is certainly no friend to fingers or hands. A smashing machine can't sense the difference between raw stock and flesh and blood. Even if it could, there's no way for it to stop in time. Learn to identify all the types of smashing machines in your work situation. Ask for specific information about the guards and the rules for safe operation before you get your hands near the machine. Know what you're doing. Never take anything for granted. A variation of the smashing machine hazard is the pinch point. It is an ever-present danger to hands. Every doorway or fixed object is a hazard when moving or carrying a heavy load. Just trying to put a heavy object down with your hands in the wrong place can cause a painful, disabling accident. Think ahead. Keep your hands where they won't be dangerously pinched. With just a small movement, a pair of heavy drums can crush flesh. But hands can be hurt in ways that do not involve machines. Corrosives, sub-zero processes, all have their useful roles to play. But unprotected hands simply can't live in contact with them. Know what sort of materials you are working with. Know what their effect may be on unprotected hands. In just one thoughtless moment, the damage may be done for a lifetime. Science is developing more and more remarkable substitute devices. But there's nothing quite like the human hand in its original, healthy, perfect state. Take a second to turn off or disconnect the power when you adjust, clean, or oil a machine. Take off rings and metal watch bands or bracelets when you work with machines or electricity. Know when and when not to wear gloves while working. Your life will be so much better if you never find out how much you can't do with disabled hands. In countless ways, your hands are essential to your good living. Learn to take care of them as if you really appreciated